to part 3 of this knowledge. And sticking with this pentagram investigation, right? You see how the pentagram is obviously the 5-pointed star, right? And notice here how that is, the inner part here is the same as the Pentagon military base in America, obviously, which was included in the 9/11 thing, right? But there is interesting stuff with this pentagram, right? Obviously, it's a symbol of Islam. At the moment with Islam coming about, very much the symbol of Islam, right? And the Penta 5 gram is supposed to be line, right? So now the idea of the mainlining the substance into the veins, not like the transformer in the veins, the line, right? Rather interesting, you know what I mean? And there's a 35 or 8, like the 2 Dalits again, the 4 and the Janus, right? Ishtar, Marduk, and that, done a few investigations on that sort of stuff. And the 5 corners, 5 recesses, and there's the Kronos, like the harvest. So basically tying in all the stuff I was just looking at in the last 2 videos. The Kronos is the castrator, the harvester, right? So it's very much, along them lines. So you've got 5 points, you're talking about points of injection, basically. Right? And this is interesting enough. We call the pentagram Huge, or health, right? So again, to do with the health idea, the World Health Organization, and the healing of Jesus, all that type of stuff, right? The Huge health, right? And Hygeia. It's become like a Greek or Roman goddess. The goddess of health, cleanliness and sanitation. So again, and there's the serpent, like a brass serpent. The Pent, the 5. And the World Health Organization, and no, it's all the same, right? Cleanliness and hygiene. Of course, what was that stuff about in the, what do you call it, the COVID thing? Where they were telling you to wash your hands all the time and that. I mean, look at this. Wash the hands all the time and all this care about it. So there you go. Very Muslimic, because the Muslimics wash their hands about 10 times a day. In the religion and that. So there it is, the brass serpent. And panacea, the universal remedy. Swear by Apollo Healer. And the earth. And the Kronos, right? The Kronos, the harvester, also known as Saturn, of course, right? Is the castrator, and the the one with scythe and sickle, and the crop harvester, right? And the weapon he used to castrate and the poor is Uranus, and then from that Venus was born. All that little story and that, right? So this is all the same type of thing, right? The Titan with the harvest and scythe. The harvest for the world, the Christians, the Kronos, So very dodgy stuff, like, you know what I mean? All to do with trans and all to do with unigry and transgender and all the rest, The WHO, World Health Organization, is a proper trans organization, like, end on. Here's one of the statues of Hygeia, right? Again, there's your brass serpent or your bronze serpent with a pin. The pin, the insert the injection, right? And that's in Krakow, Poland. Another one with the snake wrapped around the arm. Same thing again, right? And that's one's College of Physicians in Queen Street, Edinburgh, right? So you can see what all this stuff's about. So when you see this here, this here pentagram, right? Obviously the shells want to make God, it's about some demonic, satanic ideas or whatever, but this is basically the day with health. It's the day with World Health Organization, And as I've said, Islam is basically just a religion of trance, end of. That's what it's about. This is basically a symbol of trance, right? 5 points, So end of. You know what I'm saying? You see here, WHO is United Nations agency working to promote health, keep the world safe, stay safe, right, and serve the vulnerable. And as you see here, World Health Organization, specialized agency of United Nations, 6 regional offices and 156 field offices, and established on 7th of April, and first meeting on 2, 4, 6 July 7. So plenty of 7 and 6, which is the confusion idea with this. So again, that ties in with the biblical prophecy, the confusion. Look at this, 5 well-being index, who 5, 5 points pentagram. So you see what I'm saying? 5 well-being, 5 a day, 5 a day pentagram. Right? And dog. As you see here, Moses was obviously the one that done the 10 commandments, right? So obviously 5 and 5 is 10, right? And 5, 10. Yeah, the 10 commandments and obviously Moses was the one that done the pillars and the pills and the tablets. So the homework tablets, right? So a lot of stuff that they were 5s and 10s that they with Moses. Yeah. So you know what I mean? It's not a coincidence, you know what I mean? It's absolutely what it's all about, like. Moses is the mean between God and the people. Because he gives the hormones and trance to people, see what I mean? They're WHO. Yeah. The World Health Organization saying, I am who I am, Moses. It sends the trance medicine to the Israelites. With the 777 there as well, 3, 1, 3, yeah, 14. 777 quid. Again, Moses today with the bronze serpent, and the brazen serpent, and the fiery serpent, all the serpents, and on this the 5. Again, this is the injector, the injector, the needle, the 5 points. Yeah. And all that they were Moses, who were totally World Health Organization, everything that they were. He made a bronze snake and mounted it on a pool. In other words, he made a bodycut syringe. Right? And as you see, like 10 commandments, right? There are a total of 10 vertices in a pentagram. So 5 in and 5 outside, right? So the 10 commandments, it do it is. Again, that's a symbol of the military base, the Pentagon that was in the feature in 9/11. Where the missile was supposed to gone in, wasn't it? So you know what I mean, end of. 10:05, yeah, 10 Commandments. Of course, pentagram, used all over the place. The more Islamic things get, the more you're going to see pentagrams all over. That's Eastern Star, Freemasonry, which is supposed to be a woman's order of Freemasonry, right? So you can imagine what the woman's order is going to be for the empty earth transit. And obviously it's this sort of symbol on many, many flags, like Tunisia, Morocco, and all that, and of course doubles up a seal of Solomon, the 5 pillars of the faith. So there you go. The pentagram, right? Of course, yeah, they're going on with how it's mapped out on the Washington DC map. Possibly it is, like, you know what I mean? Bang into Islam out there, you know. The hexagram Star of David, so like a bit of 5, like a bit of 6, like a bit of 10. The old hex. Tam Shlomo. The Abrahamic monotheistic religion. Allah, 1.9 billion followers, like COVID-19.